dear friends, today we have a new pattern. It's this nice knitted poncho that I made in one piece. I don't make increases or decreases. I made 50 centimeters of wide and 1 meter 40 of long, and after this we turn in two parts the same. The thread, we let the space for the neck and we sew the lateral. Look, here I made a graphic. Here I have 50 centimeters of wide and I made two up, 1 meter 40 centimeters. After this, we turn in two parts the same. From the center, we let the space for the neck. Here I let 25 centimeters. This is the center. And from here I sew all the thread. This is a size XL. If you want a large size, you must make 2 centimeters less or more between every size. So one large can be 48 centimeters of wide and 1 meter 38 centimeters of long, one medium 46 centimeters of wide and 1 meter 36 centimeters of long, and one small 44 centimeters of wide and 1 meter 34 centimeters of long. This poncho I made the same like my crocheted poncho Marlene that you find here on my channel, and I will let you the link at the end of this video and on the comments and the description box. The poncho Marlene I made the same with the same centimeters of wide and long and the same technique. To make this poncho, I use 200 grams of thick yarn or chunky yarn. Has a lot of colors, is from acrylic, and the needles number 10 millimeters. Here you can see the neck and the side that I sew. Only we sew this side of the neck. For the neck, I let open in this XL size 25 centimeters. For one large, you can let 23 centimeters, medium 21 centimeters, and for one small 19 centimeters. I made my poncho with the garter stitch. You know the garter stitch is one knit stitch for the front and one knit stitch on the reverse of our work. The only difference in my thread is that I made double yarn on the needle for the front of my thread. Like this, you can see that the stitch is a little open. Now we will learn to make this nice knitted poncho in one piece. One tip, you must make a little pattern with your yarn and your needle to know how many centimeters or inches make your thread. To make this pattern, I will use this yarn 80% cotton and 20% polyester. In the etiquette say that I can use needles between 7 and 8 millimeters. But I will use the 10 millimeters like in my poncho. For this little pattern, I will make 10 stitches. To calculate 10 stitches, I must involve the needle 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, I catch the yarn. And from here I start to make the stitches. We help us with our hand and from the center to the left and to the right and on the needle. You don't must too tight, please. Again, we open the yarn from the left to the right to the needle. My poncho has 24 stitches. because the yarn was thick and the needles are thick too. To make this pattern you can use all the numbers of stitches that you prefer, but for me it's important always to use even number, números pares en español. Here I will see how many stitches I have. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I will make 14 stitches. We turn the knitting work and now I am in the front. Why? Because the yarn of the begin is in the right side. To me this is the front, but you can use all the sides that you prefer. So from here I will make the knit stitch. We insert the needle on the stitch, and in the first stitch for the front I only make the normal stitch, the knit stitch. From the second stitch I will make the double yarn on the needle. Look. Always I will make this first stitch like this because for that the border is uniform. And on the second, look, I involve 2 times the yarn, the needle, and I finish to make the knit stitch. We make the second or the third stitch, 2 times the yarn on the needle, and we make the knit stitch. Again, 2 times the yarn on the needle, and we make the knit stitch. Knit stitch, punto derecho en español. Garter stitch, punto Santa Clara en español. Like this I will make until that I finish this row. Row, hilera en español. Here almost I finished the first row. I am in the front of the work, and here I make 2 times in the last stitch the yarn over the needle. We pull a little for that the last stitch is uniform. We turn the knitting work, and here we must make only the knit stitch without the double yarn over the needle. We will let free this yarn, the double yarn that we make in the previous row. We make so the first knit stitch and we let free this yarn. Again, we make the knit stitch and we let the second yarn free. Or the second stitch is like another stitch when we make 2 times the yarn over the needle. So we let free only the yarn over that we make until that we finish the row. This is the 2 rows that we must repeat. On the front, the double yarn over the needle, and on the reverse only we make the normal knit stitch. Almost I finished the second row. I only make 1 knit stitch, the normal knit stitch. We pull a little for that the borders are uniform. And now I am on the front, and look how is the stitch. Is big. This is a nice stitch. And now for the front we repeat. We must repeat until that we have 1.40 m of long. Again, the knit stitch, the first knit stitch is normal, and from the second we begin to make the double yarn over the needle. Double yarn over the needle. You can use this stitch in all the works that you prefer. If you have 20 stitches in the beginning, always you must have the 20 stitches for that your work is uniform. Here we don't make increases or decreases. We only will make 1 long. Here I make the last double knit stitch. We turn the work. And for the reverse, I only will make one knit stitch, the normal, only one time the yarn on the needle. And we let free the yarn of the stitch. Here I finish the row and I make the last knit stitch. We turn the knitting work and I am again on the front. Like this you must repeat until that you have the long that you prefer. Now I have my video advanced where I will show you in my poncho how I finish the work. Here I have my thread, almost I have 1.40 m, but I will show you here my thread how I made the last two rows. I use the 10mm needle and here I will repeat all. I am on the front of the work. This is the row number 107. We involve 2 times the yarn on the needle. Here I have 24 stitches. After these 2 rows, I will close the work. Here I will make the last knit stitch. I am in the reverse of the work. We turn the knitting work and now I am on the front. For the front I will close the stitches. Here I have the 1.40 m and 50 centimeters of white. Here I find the yarn of the begin, so this is the front of my work. When the yarn of the begin is in the right side, this is the front of our work. We will close the poncho. The first stitch I will make only the knit stitch and the second 2. And the first stitch goes over the second. We start to close the work. Again, 1 knit stitch and again the first stitch over the second. You must make a little loose, not tight, please. Again, 1 knit and the first over the second. And now we close the work. We must repeat until that we finish the row. Here almost I finished to close my poncho. The first pass over the second stitch. We make a little loose, not so tight. After this we will sew the lateral, and we must let the space only for the neck. Here I finish, I make the last knit stitch and ready. Now I will close the work. I have a little, not so much, so to close I pass the yarn into the last stitch. You can cut the yarn if you prefer and let a little to sew over lateral. And ready, look, it's not so tight, it's a little loose, the close of our work. It's like the beginning of our work, look, very nice. Now I will see the front of my work. Now I finish my work. Here I have the 1.40 m of long and the 50 centimeters, and I am on the front of the work because the yarn of the beginning is in the right side. I will join, or I will make my work in two parts the same, reverse with reverse. I will join the two borders, and after this from the center I will let the 25 centimeters for the neck, and the rest of this lateral we must sew. Here from the center of our thread I will let 25 centimeters for the neck. Here front in front I can make a mark, one yarn, something that you can see where are the 25 centimeters. Here I have 25 and 25, all together are 50 centimeters for the neck. On all the rest of this side we must sew. I turn the work for that is more easy to sew. Here I have the needle to sew the yarn, and front in front I'm looking for the edge. Front in front I will sew our lateral until the mark where is the neck. So here only we must pass the yarn, try don't tight, make a little loose the sew. Here almost I am in the mark. I sew front in front, the lateral where is the neck, the space that we let for the neck. I make out the mark and I sew the last stitches. Look, I don't make tight my thread. Here I pass the needle front in front. This is the front of our work. And now I will begin to sew on the reverse. I pass the needle on the reverse of our work. Poncho. I made the yarn over the needle for that is more secure my thread. When the yarn is secure, we cut the yarn and ready. This is the space for our neck. And look, the sew is not so tight. Now I will sew this yarn on the reverse of our work. This is the reverse. And we have ready our beautiful knitted poncho that I made in one piece. Before I finish my pattern, I want to invite you to subscribe here on my channel. Maricita Colors in English is total free. Remember, activate the bell to receive the post when I have a new video here on my channel. You can find me too on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you very much to all the persons that comment, share and give one like to my video, and we see us soon with another crocheted or knitting pattern. Ciao, ciao. Thank you very much, my dear friends. Muchas gracias. Hasta la vista.